Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. They say still waters run deep, but deep waters breed danger. Passing through middle passages of literal and symbolic significance, the proverbial road to hell paved with capitalist intentions and built upon black bodies. Labor, blood, sweat, tears, whips, physical and psychological chains that don't fall off easy and are not so readily relinquished. American mentalities forever fixed along color lines and destined to be transfixed in contending directions from these deep water bred dangers. A butterfly effect set in motion, reinvented time and again, but only when forced to by emancipation and civil wars, Reconstruction and marches on Washington, a million men marching in Black Lives Matter movements, moving black sorrows from behind the curtains and onto the main stage for the whole world to see, where the fight for freedom found fortitude and unity, forging bonds with brothers and sisters of other colors who struggled yet survived, wading together in this deep water-bred danger in search of the hope we need to reimagine the possibilities we know to exist on the other side. A world on the cusp of kings' dreams where our nation has finally risen up to live out its true meaning and creed. Where none of God's children will go without because none of us will tolerate greed. Reimagine a world where we couldn't imagine that 3 decades past the discovery of HIV and 20 years post the new life given by highly active antiretroviral therapy, both black and brown, gay and straight, women and men, trans people and children as young as 10 could die and become infected at rates that don't cause every American concern. Or that cause infighting within a workforce divided by statistics and a short-sighted focus on biomedical prevention alone. A nation that takes her lessons from history, cautioning against a trajectory that devalues the community-based efforts that emerged as a result of gross government indifference. Then were deemed unnecessary and placed upon a path towards extinction when government somehow became different. We must reimagine the ways that God has troubled these waters, realizing that faith requires action to become actualized, disregard for our common truth is uncivilized, and that the deep water-bred dangers we've been wading in must be troubled from within before getting to zero will ever become realized. We must trouble these waters from within if getting to zero will ever be realized. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water.